What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my horror corner. I'm Drop Dead Fred, and tonight we are doing honest drunken reviews. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm doing a giveaway at 500 subs, and it's not going to be anything huge, just a couple of items. I just want to give back to my appreciation. And since I've been doing a lot of classic horror movies, like the Universal stuff, why not kind of stick to that theme? So today, I want to go ahead and show you guys really quick. We got the Janet Leigh from American Psycho. I hope you can see that well. Different stuff right there. And then we got this other magnet. We got Dracula from 1931, Bela Lugosi, and I cannot remember her name right now, but she plays Mina in the movie. Hope that's short. I also have a cool little hip air freshener. Got the Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein, and the creature from the Black Lagoon. Just a moment. I also have this super duper cool glow-in-the-dark Blu-ray copy of Frankenstein. Yeah. Look at that. And to go with that super duper cool Blu-ray, I have this awesome, I hope you get a good image of him. I hope it's showing well. I got this. Now, besides the Blu-ray, I got the magnets, the air freshener, and a cool little toy, little figure at this awesome little locally owned shop here in Vegas called Hellbound Horror Collectibles. I highly suggest if you ever come to town, check them out. Barbara and Jim, you guys are freaking awesome. I appreciate just being here in town and having a store like this, because for me, this is all new. I'm brand new to this type of community. I'm brand new to horror. Anyways, with that being said, today we are looking at 1933's, directed by James Whale, screenplay by R.C. Sheriff, and based on the H.G. Wells novel, The Invisible Man. Now, the movie stars Claude freaking Rains, okay, as Dr. Jack Griffin. We also have Gloria Stewart as Flora Cranley. She is like the love interest in the movie. We have her father, played by Henry Travers, who is Dr. Cranley. And then we have like his colleague, it's like another scientist in the movie. And then we also have like his colleague in the movie, played by William Harrigan, plays Dr. Arthur Kemp. And really quick, I need to just touch up on this. This happened in Frankenstein. And what's up with these dudes trying to hit on their friends' freaking girlfriends and shit? Same thing happened in Frankenstein. You have Frankenstein, he was off away, and then he left his girl at home. Fucking homeboys coming over there trying to throw moves on her. Same freaking thing here, dude. Are you kidding me? Was this acceptable? Acceptable. I remember seeing this movie. I can't remember the name. It was called like Murder in the Blue Room. Something like that. And it was like a 30s movie. But it was like these three guys trying to marry this father's daughter. And it was just like the most awkward shit. Some of the scenes were just incredibly awkward. I just don't understand this fucking time of era. Well, as Frank Reynolds would say,
Just saying those were the days.
Now, if you're not familiar with the Invisible Man story or novel, I'm not familiar with the novel. And I think this is kind of like based loosely on the novel. But my first time I've experienced an Invisible Man story was through that 2000s movie with Kevin Bacon, Hollow Man, which I remember being fucking awesome. I haven't watched it in freaking years, so I don't know if it's one of those movies where like, yeah, that movie was kick-ass, and then you rewatch it and you're just like, oh, fuck, this does not hold up. But the story follows this Dr. Jack Griffin, and he's found the fucking formula of invisibility. One thing that he uses in the formula is this rare and dangerous drug called Monocaine, which was tested before on like a dog, and it like turned, I think they say something about like it turned the dog completely white. I don't know if it was, transparent, but it turned the dog like completely white, and it drove the dog mad, like fucking insane. Like Cujo, bitch. So now that he's successfully done it on himself, he is struggling to find the antidote, the solution to go back to normal. But slowly he is fucking creeping up that fucking insane meter. He is slowly going crazy, and it's absolutely menacing. To performance by Claude Rains, holy fucking shit. You don't ever see his face until the very end of the movie. And he's either wrapped around in bandages, which I love those scenes. He's wrapped around in bandages and you're still fucking scared. But a lot of that fear, that intimidation comes from his fucking voice. Man, this dude has a powerful, scary, menacing, threatening, or whatever you can think of right now, whatever the synonyms are for that fucking those words. It is fucking insane. That's probably one of my favorite parts in the movie. Is just every time he is, especially when he's mad. When he is mad and he's going off on his little monologues about fucking murdering people and all this shit, you're just like, what the fuck? This is not, I had to be like, this is 1933? The fuck? And there's even a scene that kind of just shows the duality of man. The what?
The duality of man, the Jungian thing, sir.
Because he has his colleague pretty much held prisoner in his own house, and he's making him do all this stuff. He's like, you gotta be my partner, or I'm gonna fucking kill you. And you're not gonna be able to see me coming, and nobody in the world can help you. And that is true. And his love interest and her father finally come to the house. And this is where he just snaps back into reality. Like, he just completely remembers his fucking feelings, his emotions. I don't know if I'm making sense, but anyways, the scene plays out like this. His colleague points at the window, is like, no, that's not the police outside. That's actually Flora, your fucking fiance, and her father. And he's immediately just like, Flora? Yeah, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. Yeah, of course. And he just remembers like everything. And he even questioned himself. I think he said something like, how could I have forgot? Or something like that. And holy damn, dude. I love that part. He's walking away and he's like, yeah, let them in. Of course let them in. Like, what the fuck? Don't keep them outside. I'm going to go upstairs and get ready. And when he walks away, you see him like rub his head, like scratch, like he's like, holy shit. And he's kind of just questioning himself right there. You can tell that everything is just like, he is like being conscientious of everything, where he's like, holy fuck, what have I been doing? But now that monocane fucking kicks in and he's talking to Flora and he's eventually just like, no, I still want to rule everybody. He goes into the spew about how just humans are beneath him. And he is insane. He is basically driven to that point. He becomes evil as fuck. Because his motive, I guess, in the beginning was he felt like he wasn't enough for his Flora. He felt like he was inadequate, his job was not good enough, and he wanted to prove himself to humanity, to her, that he is worthy, and that's why he was chasing this invisibility formula. But of course, things changed as soon as he took it. That those chemicals just fucked with his brain, and he is just driven to that point where all he can want to do is just strangle people. And not only does he strangle people, but okay, so the body count on this movie is absolutely high. I'm not going to sit here and, they do a boat kill. How about that? They do 100 kill for one. There's a train and he goes and messes around with the train tracks, causing the train to fucking fall off the rails. And could you imagine being 1933 and just watching that shit and be like, oh my God. Shit, did I just do the hysterical woman? But that's some fucked up shit when you really think about it. They mentioned that 100 people were on that train. He also kills a police officer and a few other people, pushes them off cliffs. This dude is just, and he's laughing about it half the fucking time. There's times, of course, where he is evil, he is menacing, but then there are other times where he is having a fucking blast. It's a party, dude, and he is living it up. He is out there running half naked, chasing the women down the street. He hops on a bicycle, and you just see this bicycle. He's just, Now, I didn't have, one second. Now, there wasn't much that I did not like about this movie, but I will say this. Una O'Connor, she was in Frankenstein. She was I don't understand this shit. Was this how men portrayed women back in the day? The hysterical woman that is over the top, just reacting and feigning to everything. And none of the men do this though, of course, right? But okay, I'm drunk thinking about, she was in Frankenstein and she's in this movie. She is just, her acting isn't bad. It's just the over-the-top yelling and the way she reacts to the littlest, I don't want to say littlest things, but just the way she reacts to the situations. Yelling, it's fucking tiring. Also, some of the logic in the movie, you gotta question. Especially in the beginning of the movie, where the Invisible Man essentially reveals himself to the police officer and the pubs people, okay? And their first instinct is to run away scared. Okay, I completely understand that. Fuck it. But they run away for less than a minute, and it's what the police officer says. He talks about how they cannot let the invisible man undress because then he'll get away and they'll never be able to catch him. So let's go back upstairs. I'm telling you, that decision is less than a minute of them running away, and they go back upstairs with less people. Are you fucking kidding me? And I feel like there's plenty of times where the Invisible Man's colleague, Kemp, could have easily taken out the Invisible Man if he would have just said, fuck it, I'm going for him now. Tackle him. Like, at one point, this dude could have picked up scissors, a fucking heavy object. Well, okay. And this being made in the 1930s, I feel like some of the dialogue does not hold up. Especially where there's a part where, in the beginning, the Invisible Man, he blames Una O'Connor's character for messing up his experience, and he just calls her like some ignorant woman or something. Like, dude, fuck, are you kidding me?
Those were the days.
My honest opinion about this movie, though, with all that being said, it was a phenomenal experience, and I was not expecting it to be as dark as it was, and a lot of that came from Claude Rains' just vocal acting. The way you would just hear him, especially when he was giving the monologues about just murdering people like that, you really get like a chill down your spine. If you can just put yourself in that mindset of watching this back in the day, imagining how these people were watching this type of movie, I definitely feel like this is fucking chilling. Fucking good sci-fi horror right here. But anyway, oh man. You guys have no idea how many times I try to say goodbye. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just cut it right there. I am feeling way too good. I don't want to start rambling on and making more of a fool of myself than I probably already have. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe for the little giveaway I'm doing at 500 subs. We're almost there. Ow. Happy spookies.